Hello everyone, welcome to the Venture Project Proposal. My name is Daniel and I'll be presenting the venture idea on behalf of the team. So our team consists of Lin Jun as the CEO, Yi Jie as the marketing manager, Gilbert as the operations manager, Philbert as the accountant, and myself as the in-store manager. So the new venture business idea is influenced by both the elements of innovation and the Millennium Development Goals. The idea is to create a restaurant named Alcatraz in the CBD of Melbourne that provides the customer with delicious tasting dishes whilst providing them with a fun and exciting dining theme experience. Considering the restaurant industry, most of these restaurants are not aware of the negative implications that the operation of their restaurant has on the environment. Through this understanding, Alcatraz will incorporate the idea of the Millennium Development Goals, specifically environmentally sustainable. In regards to the customer survey, there was 50 people that were willing to share the ideas, and 78% of participants preferred a special theme restaurant business idea. At the same time, these people all preferred to eat out at least once a week, especially with 56% of people eating out at least 3 times a week. In addition, the main age distribution of respondents was between 20 and 30 years old, and then 42% of them are living in the Melbourne CBD. However, with this survey, Alcatraz has to also take into account the saturated restaurant market in the Melbourne CBD. This highlights their competitors. From the market research, there are approximately 20 themed restaurants in the Melbourne CBD as displayed by the Google Maps. Concluding that these 3 themes will become Alcatraz restaurant main competitors, these 3 restaurants all provide a very attractive theme environment, but it can be found from their customer reviews and their positioning strategies that they do not provide a diverse variety of food options. Meanwhile, their price positioning is also high, with an average of $120 to $150 per person. In contrast, Alcatraz restaurant will provide better service, a more diverse variety of food types, and dining environment, as well as affordable pricing strategy as our competitive advantage. So our value proposition. So based on the market research and customer survey, Alcatraz will try to solve customers' pain points such as environmental issues. The restaurant dining environment does not offer a variety of options, and also the option of food is limited, unaffordable restaurants pricing, and the service quality is not professional. Therefore, Alcatraz restaurant will use environmental sustainability as the first primary condition for the restaurant's positioning. For instance, the restaurant will use recyclable products to replace plastic and disposable table products for customers. Then, in the excessive waste of ingredients issues, the restaurants will strictly require the chef to follow the principle of no waste. For the restaurant's theme, Alcatraz will combine the 3 dark elements of prison, the underground world, and haunted ghosts to create sensory stimulation for customers. At the same time, the restaurant will provide special events, performance, and activities to bring continuous excitement to the consumers. In addition, in the catering industry, environmental impacts are only part of the equation. For customer satisfaction, the main reasons consumers come to the restaurants are social interaction and how the food tastes. As a result, Alcatraz will primarily focus on the consumer experience and satisfaction. For example, the restaurant will hire chefs from different countries to provide customers with at least 3 different types of menus and in terms of food quality. Moreover, to ensure that the steps of serving the dishes are complete within the specified time, we will provide a sand clock to our customers, and if the time is over, the restaurant will give compensation to our customers. On the other hand, in terms of waiter service, the restaurant will conduct regular staff training to prevent staff from making serious mistakes. At the same time, staff will be required to provide customers with all aspects of service to bring them in different dining experience. Finally, the most key point is the price for the customers. While the restaurant will not set up food price as a high-level consumption, the reason is that based on our customer surveys, most young people's consumption level is in the middle class. Hence, the restaurant pricing strategy will be based upon the market price as a benchmark to set up. The business model. So in the business model, food suppliers will be the most important partners because if there is a shortage of food or quality problems, the restaurant's reputation will be affected majorly. Meanwhile, the restaurant's investors will also be the main partners because without their support, the restaurants will be unable to operate due to a lack of funds. On the key activity, the restaurant will use social media to expand their market awareness, upload pictures to attract customers' attention, and working with social media influencers to promote the restaurant. For the key resources, theme, environment, brand awareness, and the staff are all valuable assets for Alcatraz. The restaurant customer segmentation will be the people who are likely to experience new things and prefer social activities. Also, diverse groups of people and office workers will also be the main types of potential consumers. In addition, the restaurant will use a dedicated personal assistance method to create a customer-centered business model for the customer relationship. Customers can experience meticulous service in the restaurant. Moreover, Alcatraz will use online and offline promotion as a channel to attract and influence the potential consumers, such as through food blog and restaurant discounts. The cost structure will be renting the space, decoration, furniture, and etc. For the revenue streams, Alcatraz will get the source from the customers by cash or credit card. The minimum viable product. So the MVP will take form as a 6-month pop-up restaurant. The idea of a pop-up shop allows us to create a less costly prototype of the real restaurant whilst experiencing the business environment. The pop-up restaurant will be situated in the heart of the Melbourne CBD, where there is ongoing pedestrian exposure. Positioning the pop-up to be in the CBD will further validate our findings of target customers and their location. Furthermore, providing the customers with the full experience, we will arrange the restaurant so that it will be divided into the 3 different themes: underground, jail, and haunted. The menu offering will also be the same for when we establish our restaurants, allowing our customers to try our different types of dishes whilst also experiencing the 3 different themes. The customers will have the ability to provide feedback about their experience and, most importantly, highlight the fact if they enjoyed the food and if it was priced reasonably. Another way to determine which dishes the customers preferred is through collecting the data of the most ordered dishes in the restaurant. Through this 6-month pop-up plan, we will be able to generate feedback of what we are doing well and also what we need to improve upon. This allows us to generate our final findings about the business plan whilst determining if we have solved our initial problem through analyzing our profit margin. The customer persona. So for the customer persona, we have specifically interviewed Jimmy Wei as he lies within our target market. We interviewed him a variety of questions including, can you describe yourself as an extrovert or introvert? What do you do on a daily basis? What do you like and dislike about the restaurant scene in Melbourne CBD? And from these questions we asked Jimmy, we have collected the data and presented it in this customer persona template. We will highlight the main ideas that Jimmy has brought forward with regards to how our business idea will fulfill the needs of the greater target market. So to summarize, Jimmy is a university student in Melbourne CBD that highlights the fact that he enjoys eating out a different restaurant, but he finds that these types of restaurants don't provide the extra experience or settings that is exciting for the consumers. So through this understanding, we can conclude that the total target market also faces these problems and are interested to find a new restaurant that offers a different scenario. The operation and management. For the restaurant's daily operation, perishable and raw ingredients, it will be supplied through complete food service. After every delivery, all the ingredients will be sorted and stored in the commercial refrigerator to prevent them from spoiling. In business management, employees are the most valuable asset to the restaurant because they will be the hub between our restaurant and our customers. Therefore, the restaurant will hold regular staff training in order for them to work professionally and to be aligned with the business's core value. Our marketing will be present both online and offline, as this is the most effective method. For example, the online method will include the use of Google Ads and also social media, resulting in greater exposure. On the other hand, the offline method will take form as word of mouth, meaning that customers that dine in at the restaurant will be able to share their positive experiences to their friends and families. The legality and risk. In order to operate, Alcatraz shall apply restaurant license to comply with the Food Act 1984 requirement. Furthermore, a food safety program is a written document that includes food safety standards and responsibilities. Lastly, the alcohol license needs to be obtained under the Liquor Control Reform Act of 1998 Victoria, allowing us to serve alcohol. Alcatraz Restaurant will practice risk management in certain areas like workplace safety to ensure minimum injury happens. Moreover, in relation to the food provided, Alcatraz will provide allergen information for the customer's knowledge and health. The milestone. So the pop-up restaurant project will be set up for the 1st of January 2022, and we believe that we will reach the successful break-even for the pop-up restaurant at the 1st of September 2022. To sum it up, we are confident in the Alcatraz Restaurant business idea, and we believe that it will be successful as evident through the successful pop-up model. Then in the future, we will use the pop-up restaurant's financial data to attract potential investors to invest into the final restaurant, which is based on the pop-up model. In addition, for the future strategy, Alcatraz will continue to increase their brand awareness through either franchising or individually opening more restaurants throughout Australia in the next 2 years.